One of the claims the non-Muslim use against Islam is that one of the companions of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the third caliph of the Rashidun Caliphate, Uthman ibn Affan, burned the earliest Quran, and that is why we have 114 chapters in the Quran instead of 116 chapters. That is what the non-Muslim claimed. But how true is this claim? Let's find out. Why did Uthman burn the Quran during his reign? This is a very great question, and this is viewed as something very wrong by the non-Muslim. They claimed Uthman burned the Quran because it has some contradiction in it, and this is just their opinion, and their opinion doesn't count. What actually happened here is a cultural misunderstanding, because from the Islamic tradition, when you burn the Quran, does not mean you are disrespecting the Quran, depending on your intention. And that doesn't mean you should start burning the Quran. No. If you burn the Quran, you will do jail. Our religion teaches us that when you have a copy of the Quran that is overused or half-torn, or it is not complete anymore, the best way of disposing it is by burning it. It is far better than trashing it or throwing it in a waste bin. In that manner, you are actually disrespecting it. Now, after the death of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the Quran was compiled within 2 years after his death. The official compilation took place after his death, but this official recension of the Quran wasn't made obligatory upon the entire nation. Okay. So people start to copy from hand to hand, and in that way, errors will definitely find its way in. When people are rewriting their own copy, there might be variances and errors in spelling. Do you get the point?
Yeah, I'm listening to you.
And secondly, the Arabic language has not yet been fully developed, and spelling has not yet been standardized. For example, if you read the first Yoruba Bible, written by Ajayi Crowther, the spelling and pronunciation is different to the Yoruba Bible of today. Am I making sense at all?
Yes, Daddy.
So Uthman, which was the third caliph, realized that the end of this is not going to be good. He might have ended up having different versions, just like the Bible. Well, alhamdulillah. So Uthman made a very simple decree that we have the official Quran that was compiled at the time of the first caliph. So anybody who wants to copy must copy from the first and the original source. So Uthman made a large number of the original copy from the source. So one original copy was sent to every major city of the Islamic province.
We have just started.
So after this was done, then Uthman made an announcement that anybody who has his own handwriting Quran have to dispose it, and the best way to dispose the Quran is by burning it. So everybody agreed that this is a very great idea, and everybody gathered their written Quran. It was a voluntary move. They all agreed, and everybody understood the problem. So Uthman standardized the Quran, and not the way you think that Uthman rewrote the Quran. And also, if you think that the Quran is not complete with 114 chapters, and it's supposed to be 116 chapters like you all claim, so kindly provide the missing 2 chapters. Abikilo think.
I don't allow.
So at the time of Uthman, the written copies were disposed by burning it. And since the time of Uthman, we don't have 2 different Quran. Alhamdulillah, that have been preserved till date. I know some of you will still claim that the Quran is more than one. We have Hafs, we have Hamza, we have Warsh. See, we won't stop educating you. Those ones are not versions. They are ways of reciting the Quran. Now, low supply of mental current will make you think or conclude that ways of reciting the Quran and versions are the same thing.
We must learn a lesson.
So, as at this point, if you still think that Al-Quran is more than one, or Al-Quran has different versions, then it is very urgent though, you need to start running to Yaba. Don't forget to cross to the left hand side. Assalamu alaikum.